Hi guys, so if you follow me on Facebook or even if you watch my previous video, you'll know that I said that I was, look at Ali, I don't know if you can see her. You will know that I said that I was going to be taking a break, which I have. And on my Facebook this morning I was like, you know, I'm going to film today, I'm going to do a paranormal video. Sorry, my hair's really irritating me. I haven't done it, I just washed it and then let it air dry and it goes puffy and it shits me. Anyway, you guys will know if you are on my Facebook page that I said I was going to film today and everything, and then a few hours later I posted that I wouldn't be filming. Basically, the things that I thought were working out, because, okay, in my last video I didn't really give you guys any information, I just said things were going on, and I thought they had all been worked out, I thought everything was fine. But I was wrong, and yeah, I'm going to try not to get emotional about it. I don't want to give away too much just because it's too soon. I will probably eventually end up telling you guys about it, but I do like filming and I miss filming, so I did think, you know, well, I'll make a video today. So yeah, please don't ask questions like what's going on, what's happening. I will tell you guys, some of you will probably be able to guess what happened, but yeah, I thought it was all worked out and then it wasn't. So I did say on my Facebook page that I wasn't going to be filming today and that I was going to take another little break, but I mean, it's not fair on you guys. I do my videos for you guys because you are the ones that watch my videos, and when I talk to the camera it's kind of therapeutic for me because I feel like I'm talking to people. I don't feel like I'm just talking to a camera because of everyone that watches my videos. So that's why I'm filming today. So I'm sorry if I look like absolute shit. I haven't had any makeup on or anything all day. I just put makeup on for this video. And also my skin is the kind of skin that if I'm upset or nervous or worried or anything like that, I get really bad breakouts. So I have a few mountains on my face right now, but I'm hoping that because I'm sitting in front of a massive window that it will wash me out a little bit, fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm just sorry about my appearance in general, but I wanted to do a video, so I'm going to talk about two things first, and then I'm going to do a tag really quickly that Erin tagged me in, and then I'm going to talk about 3 paranormal experiences that happened. So the first thing is, for anyone that doesn't know, I got the job at City Chic, which is fantastic. I start on Thursday, which I can't wait for that because I do need something to do to get my mind off what's happening, and it'll be great to have money and stuff, and then I can finally get the giveaway and everything together. The prize will be tarot cards of mine that I've never used, and I'm going to chuck in a few other things because I'll be able to afford it. And secondly, I have my endoscopy on Friday. So today's Wednesday, am I retarded? Today is Monday. I have my endoscopy on Friday, and for anyone who does not know why I was getting that done, so a year ago, I was having heaps of stomach pains and other things without going into TMI. And I basically got blood tests done, and I got tested for celiac disease, which means you have an intolerance to gluten. Gluten damages your body, basically. So that's what they thought I had. I had a blood test done and it came back positive for that. What I didn't know at the time is you can't get fully diagnosed with celiac disease unless you have an endoscopy done. I didn't know that, so I went gluten-free. And then I started talking to a specialist who specializes in doing endoscopies and all that stuff. And for those of you who don't know, endoscopy is when they put the tube down your throat, not your ass. So don't think I got a tube camera shoved up my ass. I didn't. It went down my throat. But basically I started talking to the specialist, and he was like, you know, you're young. It's worthwhile for you to get the endoscopy. It's worthwhile for you to get back on gluten. Keep eating gluten to get it inside your body again to see if your intestines are actually damaged or not. So I had the endoscopy done on Friday, and can I just say I was so scared because I'm like petrified of needles. But man, I was like a trooper. I had a cannula put in, which is, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, probably not, but there's like a little mark on my hand there. That's from the cannula. It's basically where they put a needle in your arm, and it has like a nozzle thing on the end, and it's basically where they can insert lots of different medicines in your hand. If you're staying in hospital for a long time, they put them in your hand. It saves them having to jab you like a million times with a million different needles, if that makes sense. That's also how they have to put anesthetic in through a cannula. So yeah, it was all well and dandy. When I woke up from the anesthetic, I was so dopey. Oh my god, anesthetic is amazing. So I woke up basically and was really dopey, and for anyone who has had anesthetic for anything, because I had general anesthetic, like it was a proper surgery, I woke up and had like an oxygen mask on and everything. You're meant to stay in the bed for 1 to 2 hours observation, just until the anesthetic wears off. I woke up and I kept asking them if my mum could come into the room that I was in, because I was in like a little recovery room, and I think they thought that I was having a little freak out that my mum wasn't there, so they discharged me in like 10 minutes. So I'd only been awake for 10 minutes, so I was so dopey, and I was just saying really dumb shit. Like when I woke up, the lady said to me, do you want like a tea or a coffee? And I was like, can I have a water? And she was like, do you want some biscuits? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. For anyone who has kids don't do drugs, but for anyone who's been stoned before, it feels like you're really, really stoned when you first wake up. And basically she said she was going to bring me biscuits, and she didn't. So my mum said that I kept asking everybody for biscuits, and I was just being really dumb, and I was laughing at everything. So fantastic. So basically he said he doesn't think I have celiac disease. He took biopsies of my intestines, which is basically where he takes like little parts of my intestines. Sorry if this is TMI. And he also tested me for lactose intolerance. So I had like 10 bits of my guts taken out, which ended up me having really bad stomach pains and stuff, but I'm fine now. So not that anyone probably cares that I don't have it, but it's just a big relief off my shoulders, because I was really worried that I did have celiac disease, but I don't, so that's freaking amazing. So I'm gonna do the dream tag and then get on with the paranormal experiences. So I was tagged by Erin. Her username is Beauty Creep here on YouTube. I'll put her link below. She's so amazing, and she has the best accent. Like if you're obsessed with accents, you should totally go watch her videos, because I could just listen to her talk about shit all day. Like I really wouldn't even care what she was talking about. I could just sit there and watch her speak, really, about anything. So yeah, and before I start, I tag absolutely anyone. I can't be bothered tagging specific people. So if you're watching this video and you want to do this tag, go ahead and do it, and just say that I tagged you, because I tag everyone. So the first question is, do you dream? Yes, I do. Yeah, I dream like every night. I have like 3 dreams every night. The next question is, what did you dream about last night? And I don't know what I dreamt about last night. I know when I woke up, I was like, oh, that dream was, I don't even remember what it was about, but I do dream every night. The next question is, how many dreams do you usually remember? And I usually remember about half of my dreams. Yeah, I usually remember about half of my dreams. And the next thing is, how often do you have nightmares? Now, to me, nightmares are classified for me as like dreams where really bad shit happens that I don't want to happen. Well, I guess that's what a nightmare is. I go through stages where sometimes for a few weeks my dreams will be really fucked up and really bad stuff will happen in them. So it just depends. I don't have them all the time. I have them like occasionally. And the next question is, do you lucid dream? And for anyone who doesn't know what lucid dreaming is, it's basically, without going into too much detail, I mean, you can Google it if you want. It's basically where you're dreaming and you're aware that you're dreaming, which I think would be amazing, because then you could really, what was I saying? You could like manipulate your dreams because you're like aware that you're dreaming, if that makes sense. So I think it would be pretty cool, but no, I don't. The next thing is, do you dream in color? And yes, I do. And I've always wondered, I don't know if this is a touchy subject, so forgive me if it is, but for someone who is like born blind, do they dream at all? Because I mean, your dreams are made up of things that you've seen throughout your life, which I think is really cool. Like your brain can't really come up with anything. Your brain, when you dream, takes bits of things you've seen. So I think that's really cool, but I've just always wondered if someone who was born blind can dream. I don't know why, because I'm weird, I don't know. And the next question is, do you dream in first person? And yes, I do. I kind of dream as if I'm actually doing it, if that makes sense. And the next one is, do you have recurring dreams? And I go through stages where I do. So a few years ago, this is so bad, I went through a stage for like a week where every night I dreamt that my mum had died of cancer, and I went to school upset. Like I had the same dream basically for a week, and it was really, 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 really bizarre. And I usually don't have reoccurring dreams in a whole, but when I was little, I always used to dream about this one school, like going to this school, but the dreams were always different, but it was always at the same place, if that makes sense. So parts of my dreams are reoccurring, but a whole dream itself isn't necessarily reoccurring. Have you ever had deja vu? And yes, I have. I love having deja vu because it's just awesome when you're doing something for the first time, and then you are like, hey, I've done this before, when you really haven't. I think it's cool. I don't know. So yeah, I tag anyone to do this tag. Do it if you want. And now on to my paranormal experiences. So, this video is taking a really long time, it feels like. I don't know why. The first paranormal experience is something that happened to my mum. I talked about, not in my last video, I think it was in the one before that. Basically, I was out and she was having a sleep at home, and it was like 5:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, and she got woken up by a really bright orange light shining in her face. And I said to her straight away, and I also said this in the video, I'll recap the story. Basically, my mum is a pharmacist, and, you know, she becomes kind of, not attached isn't the right word, but to her regular customers, she gets to know them, you know, they kind of become, not friends, but you guys know what I mean. And basically there's a husband and wife that she's quite close to, and the wife got diagnosed with cancer, and she basically got given like a few weeks to live, and Mum and I went and saw her and stuff. And then, you know, that orange flash woke her up, and I said to her, like, I was like, I think that was Susan, the lady who was diagnosed with cancer. I think that was her passing, and just kind of letting me know that she's passing. That was my first thought. And a few days ago, my mum was at work, and Susan's husband came in, and he started crying, and he basically said that Susan passed away on whatever date it was, on Saturday at 5:30, the exact time that my mum had the orange light flash in her face, which I think is really amazing. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that that's what it was. So, I mean, let me know if you think that's paranormal or not. I do, but, you know. And the second thing is, we were actually talking about the orange flash and about it being Susan and whatnot, and we were talking, and I basically saw an orange flash on the top corner over there of the ceiling. Now people are like, that's not paranormal, but it was like a solid orange ball of light, but it was like a really quick flash, and we live on the top floor of our units, so no car lights can get into where we are. So it wasn't a car light, and the blinds were shut, so I don't know what it was. But I just thought I'd let you guys know that that also happened. And this next experience happened this morning at 3:15 in the morning. Ooh, scary. Basically, for the past 2 weeks, I've been waking up at either 3:15, 3:16 or 3:17 a.m. in the morning every night on the dot, one of those times. I basically wake up, check my phone, look at the time, and then fall back asleep. I have no idea why it's been happening, but it has. And so yeah, so this morning I woke up at 3:15 and I heard like this buzzing sound, and I was like, what on earth is that sound? And it was really faint, but I could hear it. So I came out into the lounge room, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and it kind of got quieter when I got into the lounge room. So then I was in my room, and then I was like, maybe it's in the bathroom. So I went into the bathroom, and my toothbrush was in the bath, turned on. Now I'm gonna take this camera to show you guys what my bathroom looks like, so you guys can see and understand how freaked out I was, because it can't physically move by itself to where it was. So I'm just gonna pick up the camera now and show you guys how I found it and where it was. Okay, so we're in my bathroom. It's a bit messy right now, I'm sorry, and I have a top soaking in the basin. But basically, it wasn't like this. It was like, basically, this is where our toothbrushes are held. And this is my toothbrush here, and it's like a normal toothbrush. I'm not going to turn it on because it'll be too loud. That's an on button and that's an off button, and it basically vibrates. So it's like an electric toothbrush, but it's not. And I heard the buzzing sound, like walked in, and I was like, what is it? And I'm just going to do a pan of my bathroom. I'm just going to take this out so you can see where I found it. So you see, it was in that, like that. I found it here, in the bath, turned on. What is up with that? I have no idea. So how does a toothbrush get from here to all the way there by itself and turned on? I have absolutely no idea. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, that that's what happened, and I'm gonna go now because my camera is about to die, and I'm sorry if I'm covering up the microphone. I have a feeling I am, but whatever. You can see my really attractive bags. Anyway, I'm gonna go and edit this video, so go follow me on Twitter and my Facebook page and everything, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.